Welcome back to Blog Access 101. I'm your host, Young Abachi. Remember, subscribe to our YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify by searching Blog Access 101. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. You can also follow us on social media at Blog Access 101 on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Here today, my co-host, Bobby, for episode 200. What up, Bobby?
What up, Rob? Oh, it's a monumental day. 200.
Oh, yeah,
200.
200 go
200. 200 and counting.
facts. But yeah, we start off with, Karl Anthony Town. I think what he's going to get the torn meniscus surgery. They said he's out for a minimum a month. I think he's out for the season. But obviously, with the new evolution now, a lot of people return quicker from these surgeries that would typically take longer back like 10 years ago or a decade ago. Um, so right now, without Karl Anthony Town, I definitely think Minnesota falls down a little bit from those top seeds. I think they fall down to maybe a 4 or 5. I love Gobert. Gobert, we had a big game a couple days ago. But I don't think Gobert is going to be the one to be able to fulfill losing Karl Anthony Towns. You're going to need Kyle Anderson, aka Slow Mo, to step up significantly while Towns is out, which he has the potential to do. Now the question is, will he do it? Especially when getting more extended minutes now. We know Ant Edwards is going to turn up. He had that sprained ankle. He's still going to turn up and do what he needs to do. But a lot of these role guys are going to need to step up and take care of business while Cat is out for what they're saying a month. Maybe get back by the playoff second round or something. But what do you think?
And I'll be real with you. I think they stay at the 1 and 2 seed, honestly, to tell you, because I think Denver is headhunting their matchup for the first round. You know,
The Kings?
this is the
Oh,
time. This is the time you start looking at the matchups, like who's gonna be that eighth and seventh seed.
but
And I
I
don't think nobody wants to play LeBron in the first. I'm gonna be honest. Nobody want to play LeBron in the first round.
but I'm looking at it like shit. You don't want to really play. You don't want to play Phoenix, a healthy Phoenix either.
Exactly. That's the whole point. Like you want to be that third and fourth seed and all that. I think it's all dependent on what Denver does. And also too, I think they'll be fine. Minnesota, I know you mentioned Kyle Anderson, great player, but Nas Reed, they're gonna play the two big matchups again. He can shoot the three, not as well as Karl Anthony Towns. He's not a prolific scorer, but he will be down there in the paint to play defense. He can play the perimeter too, defense than Karl Anthony Towns. So if they hang their hats on the defensive end, I think they could still be that top 1, 2 seed. But it to me, it really all depends on what Denver wants and what Denver's trying to hunt for. You know?
Yeah.
They do they want to be that number 1 seed overall in the playoffs and play the Lakers or Phoenix in the first round or number 2, you know?
Yeah, and I just feel like with them at a 2 seed right now, playing Phoenix can give them a lot of issues. They've been in I can't say they're not a team they've been in the playoffs for the last few years. Really haven't made any much noise. Obviously Anthony Edwards is trying to change that way he's been playing uh this year thus far. Obviously this cat Tormenisky is a big blow to them for if he doesn't come back. But even if they come back, even if he does come back, God, I would say first. I was really saying second round, but if they come back first round, I don't think they beat Phoenix with him with a healthy Phoenix.
I don't think they beat Phoenix either. But that's my whole point though. Like it really depends on what Denver does. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because like it really depends on if Denver's really looking for that number 1 seed, that's a different story. And I think Denver handles anybody in that. I think if they trying to go in the playoff, Denver will want the number 2 seed and play Phoenix. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. For I think their main priority for Denver is just like health, making sure Joker and Jamal Murray, the supporting cast with Aaron Gordon, everybody is healthy. Because I really don't see anybody in the West getting in their way.
That's
That
why I had them repeat. I was like, bro, they're gonna repeat out the West. Like I don't see nobody unless some 7 foot magical that plays like Joker comes along and stops them and can guard Joker. So you're asking for Domantas Sabonis to guard Joker.
Yeah, I love my
That
guy Sabonis, but I don't know. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good show though, because that'll be definitely Two guys can put up easy 30 and 10.
Like I really see Minnesota. Like I told you, my whole thing is I see Minnesota and OKC being the 1 and 2 and getting bounced in the first round just due to experience. They're young.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, I get the young, but this OKC team is a nice team, a fun team.
Oh no, they dogs. Don't get me wrong. They dogs. I'm not saying, but I just see in the first round when it comes to, especially with their coach too, because as you know, a 7 game series making adjustments like that depends on the coaching plan. Now, let's say OKC was to play the Lakers. Okay,
I got him
if they,
beaten. Not even gonna lie
I
to you.
think I think OKC beats the Lakers.
I say it's gonna go to 7, because just
It'll go to
Lakers.
7, but I say OKC beats the Lakers.
Yeah,
Now, if they play the Suns,
yes, it might. It's
I
6.
think the Suns beat them. I think the Suns beat them. It'll go to 7, but the Suns beat them regardless.
I don't think
Because
that's. I think that series goes 6. But a
you
healthy
think
team. Only issue is, can you ever have a full healthy Suns Phoenix team? With because it's either going to be Bradley Beal, something wrong with him. You sneeze on him wrong, he get injured. And then you have Devin Booker, who's always a hit or miss with injuries.
I know one thing, they're gonna have to play Bo Boy more on Chet because that's gonna be the only person that can guard Chet on the perimeter and play either way.
Yeah, that's
You're
gonna
gonna have to
be.
play them because let me tell you something. I'm not
Yeah, because
playing Nurkic.
Nurkic not coming out there. Yeah, he's not coming
I'm
out.
not playing Nurkic at all to play against Chet. Like I'm not putting KD on Chet just because I want KD fresh on the offensive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think KD gonna
Like I'm
take.
not, but I do think KD would take that challenge though.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from a coaching perspective, I wouldn't want to put KD on Chet just because I want him to get buckets. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But from a KD personal player perspective, he taking that challenge, and he gonna cook Chet. But also too, he gonna be tired on defense too.
Yeah, they changed the time for the LSU game for the drums at 12.
Uh, we lost hours.
Yeah.
Daylight saving.
Yeah.
Daylight savings.
Oh, but
People
it was
said,
but ahead of that 12 for the game to start. Now they're just starting at 3. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But
"Hey, daylight savings is the only time where CP time really we get an excuse for CP time." Being real.
yeah, that's funny though. But yeah, let's jump into the Caitlin Clark talk. Like we were talking about earlier, like, Caitlin Clark is definitely the face of women's college basketball, and I think she's definitely gonna be the face of a WNBA when she goes this season and starts in May. I don't knock any of the top women that's playing in the WNBA right now, but she just broke the all time record for men's and women's all time score. So yeah, don't instead of just hating, I would ride that coattail so she can run your bag up.
Exactly. I mean, she gonna get any team she's on. They getting sponsorship deals. You're
Hmm.
gonna get highlighted. Now, here's my thing. I wish Caitlin. I ain't gonna lie. The perfect marketing point. I wish Caitlin would have stayed another year and got drafted to the expansion team out in the Bay. I'm telling you, her and Steph in the Bay would have been crazy.
No, that's real. But then you got
That the money coming in off that. Yes, Nike and Under Armour will both be eating. Let's
no,
say if a collab shoe was to come out with that or some stuff like that, like joint would have been insane.
yeah, but and then Angel Reese supposed to come out this year, so uh, two
Look,
big
Angel
years from
Reese is
last
gonna
year.
provide. She is Draymond. She is the girl Draymond.
Oh no,
Okay.
she a double machine to me.
She a double like she get a double double and stuff, but I don't think it's gonna be a little bit different from the WNBA because the WNBA is like 90s basketball where bigs are the most dominant thing. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I feel like she was able to hold her own in the SEC. I think she still be able to hold her own in the WNBA.
I think she will, but I think some of the stuff that she's used to doing just
Oh
won't
yeah,
get.
yeah. She gonna have to. Yeah, but she got a nice little mid range game too. Um, she don't lack it in the confidence area. That's why she got them NIL deals also off her play. Um,
ex-
so I feel like you bring that type of two type of players to the WNBA. That's going to expand more people want to watch the viewership, especially what I think they had like 7 million viewers last national championship.
Yeah,
So it's like those two players are the face of college women's basketball. So I mean when they transfer over to WNBA, I feel like it's gonna be the same, even though you got BG over there, Taurasi still out there, Jewel.
Asia.
Yeah, but it's like all these players is buckets, but they didn't do the stuff that neither one of these two players did in college.
These two players are gonna provide substantial growth for the league. You know, I'm thinking about playing wise. Like Caitlin, she gonna struggle. Like I'm not telling her to come out her bag and she gonna be shooting 30. Like she gonna struggle for a bit, but when she gets her rhythm and starts learning the game and the game starts slowing down,
Hmm.
the league better watch out. And the same with Angel Reese. Once she starts finding her momentum and she gets drafted to the right team, because that plays a part. Getting drafted to the right team
Yeah.
for guys like Angel Reese. Because like Caitlyn, she can fit on any team. Everybody will take that. Girls like Angel Reese got to get drafted to the right situation. That's why her comp is like, if her male comp is Draymond. Like Draymond got drafted to the right situation to where his IQ, because she does have a good basketball IQ,
Yeah.
rebounding, passing. She can pass a little bit too, and got a little mid range, and doesn't lack in the confidence. She get drafted to the right situation, she's gonna shine.
No, I mean, yeah, definitely. I feel like, but this she's definitely a big. I think like how Leah Boston went over there with the Fever All Star first year. I don't think she's as good as Aaliyah Boston. I'm not going to talk crazy, but I feel like she can have a solid rookie season as Leah Boston did have a solid double double. I definitely would draft her in fantasy for sure.
I think a lot of people would. I mean, she's gonna be solid. I'm not saying. I'm just saying she will go through those growing pains too before anybody thinks she gonna go in the league talking all that cash like that.
No, that's real.
But
But
shoot, let's. I mean, let's just talk about Kate. I mean, Caitlyn running through that Big Ten tournament like it's like easy. It's just too easy, which is crazy. But then you look at the scores of the game, it's like, damn, they're close games. She really don't have nobody.
I don't know. They beat the dog stuff out of Penn State that first round.
Yeah,
Michigan
but that's
ran through them a little
that's
bit.
Penn State.
I mean, they beat what? What's that score? Michigan by like 20, 25?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
just
20, yeah, 27. So it's like
but how many points she scored?
I think she had what 24? She ain't
Okay.
go crazy that game.
I don't know. I just feel like she's doing a lot, which I have no problem with, but she working hard.
No, I mean they got that other girl. I mean, she's no Caitlin Clark. What was her name? Like Hannah Stukill or something like that. She's solid. I mean, she just don't get enough attention because she got the all-time leading scorer in NCAA on your team. So it's like you just get
True.
overlooked. So
I mean, technically they're just like they're like Larry Bird. And she's like Caitlin Clark is gonna be the next Larry Bird of the WNBA. That's what it's gonna be. She's gonna be Caitlin Clark, but I feel like she talk trash. I feel like she gonna be telling people like, yo, I'm about to go tween. I'm gonna cross sidestep and shoot this shit in your face.
yeah, facts. But talk about Juju Watkins though.
Nah, she up next too. Um, she just got to grow into her skin, but she's a bucket. Like she's just a legit bucket.
Facts. I think when she passed Caitlin Clark on the list for the most points as a freshman. I think she like four
Also,
now.
so she might break discarding any injury or anything. She gonna break that record. I think she could break the record too.
Oh yeah, no question. I feel like she can break the all-time score. She if she stays well, obviously she got to go off for the 3 year for the 4 year. I think she breaks that record. I think she's more of a bucket than Caitlin Clark. Because she scores like effortlessly, like as a
No, she scores everywhere with ease. Like it's
yeah,
not even like Caitlyn. She shoots so well. You know what I'm saying? But damn, like most of her buckets are like straight jump shots, like coming off of down screens and everything. Like Caitlyn can get to the basket too, but it's not. Juju gets to the basket effortlessly. It looks effortless.
yeah, she's definitely a bucket. I enjoy watching USC. I'm definitely gonna probably be watching more uh women's basketball for March Madness. The men's obviously still gonna watch it, but it's like, I think Paul Pearson was talking about it on their podcast. It was like, more women college basketball players this year than men. Because I'm like, yeah, because really, it's like it's tough to name like a whole lot of men. You got Flip over there at Duke. A couple players I'll be watching from University.
There's nobody in the men's basketball that's not named Bronny James.
Yeah.
that it's in. Like I'm just being honest. Like
Yeah, it's like you got to look to see who in the top 10 for projections for the draft because it's a weak draft class.
it's a weak draft class until next year.
Yep. So,
Hey, which is why teams are trading out of this draft. They're like, shit, we don't need this draft.
hmm
We'll wait until next year.
but let me you got any sports betting locks for this week? I mean for today or
Nah, I ain't got no locks for today. I really think it's all play out. I know it's selection Sunday, so that's a good thing.
no, for that.
Selection Sunday's about to happen.
I thought that way. I thought it was next week.
It's next week? Shit, I thought it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
this.
because you got the I know they always do the smaller schools usually get their championship out of the way this week, and then you got the big ones starting next like the Big East, ACC, SEC, Big 12 start next week.
Okay.
That should be interesting. Um, but yeah, man,
Yeah,
I,
no locks. We'll see what
I
happens, but I
definitely got
will say
I
this.
took I got plus 10.5 LSU. Go ahead, pencil that in. They lost last time by 6 to South Carolina. South Carolina got escaped out the back door yesterday. Um, to beat Tennessee. Cardozo hit a banker three, which is crazy. But they went back to back undefeated seasons. Legendary moment for Dawn Staley. Hope they got to win the ship this year though. The ship.
Yeah, that's for sure. They have to win a chip. Like you can't go undefeated 2 seasons in a row. This is where Gino Ariama is probably laughing like, "Hey, she good, but she ain't me."
Yeah, it's hating ass. Um,
Yeah, he hate, yeah, he definitely be hating low key. He be like, "She good, but she ain't me."
Tracks. But yeah, man. I've been hitting FanDuel over the head top these last few days and last few weeks. But yeah, I got plus 10.5 LSU. I took New York's Knicks money line against the Sixers. I don't trust the Sixers. And then I took money line. Who was the other one I did? Oh, I did the Pelicans over the Hawks. I know the Hawks went
Mm.
on this little run, but uh when New Orleans Pelicans is really healthy, they're definitely a team to watch. And if they can stay healthy, the emphasis on staying healthy between CJ McCollum and Zion Williamson, those two can stay healthy throughout these next
Look,
few months.
they got a big choice to make between Brandon Ingram and Zion because they can't pay them both.
I'm I'm
They gonna
taking I'm taking Brandon Ingram. I hate to say it, but I just don't trust Zion staying
I
healthy.
might as well trade Zion for some younger players and trade them somewhere and where I can get either a plethora of draft picks, early draft picks at that, or I get a star in return.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say I know this is a bold statement, but right now, 4 or 5 matchup Clippers Pelicans. I'm taking New Orleans in 7.
Ooh,
I said what I said. They stay.
ooh.
I'm taking them
Let's
in
look
7.
at the lineup. Hold on. Let me look at this lineup. So you got Paul George. He's defensively, he's still
Choke
there.
artists.
No, he's defensively, he's still there, but it's shooting right now is questionable. Kawhi, like them two on the wings is scary, but then you got Herb Jones and probably Alvarado. You got some good shooting with Dyson Daniels. The centers kind of cancel out with Valanciunas and Zubac.
Hmm.
It's really to me, it's gonna come also too. If Zion's healthy and he's playing and Kawhi is guarding him, look, God forbid it, but
I hate to say it, but Kawhi might get
Kawhi could
cooked. Kawhi
Kawhi
might
could
get
get
cooked in that matchup.
could get hurt.
Yeah,
Like that type of that big coming that fast, and that's worse than Giannis. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
That's because
At least at least with
Giannis lanky. Like Zion,
that's a
body.
brick.
Pause.
That's a car coming at you.
Yeah. So it's like,
Like,
and who? Because you don't really have nobody else to put on. Because you put Paul George, it's going to be even worse. Um,
and then James got to show up. Like I've been said this,
not happening.
and I said this before. Their playoffs depend on James showing up in a sense of,
15.
hey, 20, hey, his goal should be 20 and 10. And move and those 20 points shouldn't all come off of free throws and stuff. He should be moving off of down screens, moving off the ball, getting to the corner shot, which he's pretty good at, and getting those shots. You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as he passed that ball on, he should be trying to either cut to either corner or just relocate somewhere else. He cannot stay at the top of the key and just take up that big old
You know what he
space.
said? He said he don't play system ball, man. That's why he ain't got no chip yet.
because he is the system from what he says, but that's neither here nor there. Okay.
Yeah, I hope you know he's the third best on his team now.
Yeah, he gonna have to step up, but I think that'll be a good matchup. That'll definitely go seven. I think that'll go 7 games. Oh yeah, Ty Lue will be under fire too. He'd be questionable.
Oh yeah, he's definitely about to be out of there, especially losing this first round.
He'd be questionable.
But yeah, want to add
Oh,
anything?
then let's talk about how the Eagles fans are hoping Saquon come down to. Listen, Saquon's a great talent, but I'd rather get a cheaper running back and who can do the same production.
Don't tell the Eagle fan that. I want y'all to be stupid. Go get Saquon so y'all can kill y'all cap space.
Hey,
Please,
shut up. Nah, don't kill the cap space.
please go
Yo,
ahead, go get him.
don't kill the cap space. Look at all these players that just got released from the Bills. Shoot, I'm trying to get Tre'Davious White.
Yeah, that was crazy. I saw that. I was like, damn. I was like looking like, damn. We kind of solid at corner. We got Deron Bland, um, Trayvon, and then we
Coming
hope
off an
like
ACL, but
yeah, but
Walker.
like I'm like damn. And then we got Jordan Lewis. I'm like, damn. We really
Or
don't
if you
need.
got Bland, if you got Bland playing the nickel, you're straight.
Yeah, I'm
I,
just.
I I'll be honest, like shoot,
We need
I
linebacker. That's what we desperately need right now.
don't want us to kill our cap space. You know, I'll be like Saquon, we signed you for 1 year. Fuck you.
No, that's real. I mean, the other day that
I,
might be the smartest thing y'all do, man. But I feel like y'all try to give him like a 3 year, 4 year deal. But
it'll
start
kill
off
us.
with 1 year.
I think it'll kill us. I don't. I'd rather just either sign Swift or shoot. Hey, there's rumors about Debo being released too from the 49ers.
That's insanity.
Yeah, but the clear cap space, but I don't think they would get rid of Debo. I think that's crazy. Like if
No way let
Debo
him
was
go. At
released would
least go
be,
to y'all. That would be crazy.
huh?
So it's no way I think they either release him. Definitely not let him go to y'all. That would
Oh,
be
he wouldn't. First, let me tell you something. He wouldn't even be welcome in the city of Philadelphia for the joint he was saying and all that trash he was talking. Yo, that trash he was talking. And also, too, Trent Williams wouldn't be there to back him up.
oh boy.
But if there was a team he would go to,
Hmm.
Debo Samuel, I feel like he would go to the Los Angeles Rams.
That could work. That could work.
I feel like he'd go to the Los Angeles Rams so he could play San Fran twice a year.
Yeah, because I don't know he's pissed about them losing. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm looking at these linebackers right now, man. I know the Ravens probably gonna bring back Patrick McQueen because I'm like, man, we need a
Now they
line.
got to sign on back though, but I don't think they're gonna bring him. They already used their franchise tag, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so. I forgot who, but you got Frank. Yeah, these linebackers gets ugly. We're gonna have to get somebody in the draft.
I heard Queen, the Texans are looking at him, but I also heard the low key the Bengals are looking at him too, to reunite him with LSU. That whole LSU connection.
Oh gosh,
Shoot, the Bengals too worried about trying to get Justin Jefferson. I know that, but they're gonna ask for Jamar
that's right.
Chase.
They put that franchise tag on that defensive tackle. So yeah, they used it. That's crazy.
I ain't gonna BS you. I'll trade T Higgins for Jamar Jack. I'll be like, shoot, I'll trade T Higgins, my picks for
Oh
Justin Jefferson. If I'm the Bengals,
yeah,
heck,
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
trading
Oh,
all that.
yes. I'm sitting in the house. Everything but chasing Burrows. Everything else is on the board.
And I'm like, hey, we'll take Justin Jefferson to be lethal. But that's the only thing that's gonna be scary because teams, here's my thing. The
Mhm.
only way you beat them, you can't play zone against them. You gotta hope you got a good man corner. Your corners can play man the whole time. But the best thing about the Bengals is one, that coach likes to bomb it deep. He likes deep passes. And two, they have no O line to hold behind. So Joe Burrow gonna be running for his life still.
Yeah, which I've never under they somewhat addressed it, but then it's kind of like they still haven't really addressed it. And it's like,
Nah, they need to fire their offensive line. I'm sorry, they need to fire their offensive line coach. Let's just call it a buck. After you addressed it with all those good, like that year they had them offensive line and they were signing all them people who
Mhm.
are good offensive line. You telling me that they still lead the league and giving up sacks? Bro, I'm firing my offensive line coach.
Yeah,
Like off jump, I'm firing my offensive line coach. And then I'm looking at Joe Burrow, be like, hey, you're not making adjustments at the line for the line, like for your protection.
yeah. Let's talk about the Jacksonville Jaguars trading for Mac Jones. I don't know.
This ain't news,
I don't
but
know what the hell they were thinking there. Like I was like, were they just doing
but
it
it
for
is
a
it
good
is
cause?
an insurance policy.
out for Trevor Lawrence. Yeah.
Insurance policy. So I guess they're thinking like, yo, Trevor Lawrence was to go down. You got a game manager. Like, we don't know how good Mac. Let's be honest. New England might have not been the best place for Mac Jones in the sense of that play calling and the style and what you expected to look. He had to follow Tom Brady.
Yeah.
There was no way in hell. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, they definitely get wide receiver options. If Trevor Lawrence get injured again. Better wide receiver with Christian Kirk and Calvin Ridley.
Yeah. But and he got a running back with ETN.
Yeah, until the fantasy playoffs show up. Hate
Hey,
that.
shut up. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about that.
I
I
hate
don't
that.
even want to talk about that man's. That man's there really laid an egg. But hey, neither here nor there. But let's talk. But I will say this: like, good trade for Jacksonville in the sense of like for a backup. So that means the Patriots are on in. They're trying. I feel like that 6th round pick is definitely getting traded in compensation for them to trade up or do something. You know.
Yeah, they going to try to do something, man. I mean, they ain't really gonna do too much. That team's gonna be terrible for years to come. After they're gonna have that Bill Belichick curse. Free my man Bill.
Hey, if they get the boy Daniels from LSU like they want because they're not big on Drake on look, nobody's big on this North Carolina quarterback. I'm not
Oh,
surprised. Like, come on, dog. Like, I'm not surprised.
yeah. Um, we'll see how that goes, man. I'm just hopefully Dallas do something right, man. Get some linebacker help. Because that's desperately what we need. Get ready to prepare. Finally, we should have been traded Tyron Smith years ago when he. I told people like 3 years ago we need to trade him or get rid of him because he's
But then y'all let him go and walk, so
yeah,
you
it was
can
stupid.
get
I mean,
nothing for him.
yeah, it was yeah. I don't know what. That's why I always said Steven Jones need to be gone because he just followed what his dad say. He's not really a GM or player personnel guy because he doesn't really do anything outside of what his dad wants him to do. You got to have somebody in there that got balls of steel, walk in there, gonna do what the hell he want, flip this franchise around, get the players we need, and tell Jerry Jones to go f himself.
Hey,
Uh,
y'all better pay Michael Parsons.
oh no question, we got to
Yo, if y'all don't pay
after
Michael
CD
Parsons,
though. After CD though,
no, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm
hell,
paying my I'm paying Michael Parsons before CD.
nope.
CD, yeah. Hey, CD got to learn how to not how to drop balls in clutch situations. I'm sorry.
It
I'm
happened.
sorry. As much as y'all blame Dak, CD drops a lot of footballs.
Oh, you
And
do.
they so that's my whole point. Like,
You catch him too. False.
huh?
But I said you catch a lot too. So
Yeah, he does catch a lot, but he drops more. I'm talking about in the playoffs.
I mean, yeah, that playoff performance was highly questionable. I'm not gonna
Highly questionable. Man, it was CD being CD. We talk about Dak being Dak. Shit. How's that? If Dak is throwing something, if Dak is throwing accurate, let's say Dak throws something accurately and CD drops it, whose fault is that?
um I mean one Dak doesn't consistently throw accurate passes. Let's start there. Um secondly, he did drop a few of them passes that were accurate.
They
Outside
hit him in the hand. You know, wide receiver rule number one, it hits you in the hands.
gotta catch it. I mean they
Exactly.
both were choking in that game. Dak choked
Hey,
on
I'll blame it
CD
on
choked
Michael
all game.
Irvin for telling CD to catch with his body. That's all I gotta say.
I ain't gonna say nothing about the great Mike, but
Michael Irvin was bugging out on that booger sugar when he said that.
hey yo,
He was bugging out.
Iowa losing right now. That's crazy.
Shoot.
I should have took that plus 1140 for Nebraska first half.
Oh yeah, Nebraska said, "Oh no, y'all think y'all gonna do us like that, and like y'all did this in the football stadium? Nah, it's a whole different atmosphere now." But I will say this: NFL free agency starts the 13th. Is going to be real big. It's going to be a lot of people getting signed real quick. I'm hoping to hear the Eagles' name multiple times getting signed. Hopefully, it's not for the Saquon one. I really hope the Texans get him. I
I
think
hope it
he
is. So they can
benefit.
they
I
can
think he will benefit more on the Houston Texans than he would on the Eagles, in my opinion.
sound good.
Like, I really hope Saquon goes to the
Go
Texans.
ahead, get Saquon over there in Philly, man. So y'all can kill y'all cat face. I don't
Hey,
got
shut up. Stop trying to wish it for our downfall.
hey man, ain't downfall, man. Y'all
Last
went
time you
both
wished on the
big
team's hey, last time you wished on the
guys.
team downfall, y'all lost 48. Y'all were down 48-7
Okay, you done?
to the 7th seed Packers. The last time it's like, yeah, we need some players to get hurt. I was like, oh, you can't say that. You can't say that.
All I'm gonna say is Baker Mayfield.
Hey, we
Bruce
knew we were going to
Green.
Cancun. The funny thing is,
No,
y'all
no, I
were
knew y'all was
delusional.
going to Cam Food.
I'm sorry. We were near Key West, so we were going to Key West. We knew we were going. Y'all were delusional enough to be like, "Oh, no, we're gonna win. We at home. Oh, it's the Packers. They don't nothing. Oh, there's no Aaron Rodgers. Wrong. Wrong. You got all the love. Gave you all that love and more.
Yo, I'm looking at this joint. I don't know why Cardoza runs so funny up the court, but
Hey,
shit.
hey. Just know. Don't wish on nobody's downfall.
Here you go, man. Hell up, man. Let's see what y'all talking about, man. But yeah, appreciate you coming on, brother.
No problem. All right, man. I'll
Uh,
catch you later.
peace.
Peace.